Here we are, 1987 E300 turbo diesel Mercedes in a US driver's side rear seat. So I was having issues where all my windows were going up and down except for the one back here. I was hoping it was just a bad switch. I did some swapping. Nothing would make this one work. I looked at the voltage at the switch in the console. There's voltage there. I could not register any voltage in this connector that goes to the switch. So it tells me electricity is not getting back here. So my brain right away went to where it would be flexed over and over again for numerous years. And it sure does look like it's broken in there. Sorry, my camera's not very steady here, but pretty sure that's the culprit. So what I'll probably end up doing is have to create a splice somewhere in this area. It's on this braided cable, and then I'll have to dig it out of the pillar here, put a splice there, and then just bridge the splice through this conduit, and hopefully I'll have a working window again. Updates coming. Thank you. Okay, so I had to cut the wire, cut it over in the pillar basically, just so I could access it, and sure enough, there is your broken wires that were right in the little accordion bellows right there. So it looks like there's 4 wires in this bundle that I'll patch up and refeed through the accordion, and hopefully that fixes my window. But right now I'm going to wait for it to stop raining. Good morning. The window saga continues. Alright. So, I was able to patch up that wire. Basically cut it back right about here, and then I cut it back inside the pillar. I got the can't really see it because it's behind the cover. Haven't snapped it back in yet. And then I had wires laying around. I added about a 350 millimeters or a foot, whatever you want to call it. I'm going full metric here, as any self-respecting engineer would. Wire job's not my proudest moment, but it seems to work. And I have the keys on. Hopefully I got the child switch. My window goes up and down. Kind of a loud, groany motor. I did put some lithium grease on this rail. I'm not sure if it's helping much. One thing I did find made the window a little more enthusiastic was to clean out, to try to reduce friction in the felt where the glass rides in. I try to reduce the friction there by just getting it clean, and my windows are filthy. And I just used like a plastic pry tool. See if I can do this one hand, and a sock, an old sock or a piece of cloth or a rag, whatever you got. And then, sorry, pardon me, I'm doing this, but basically kind of get the cloth, and you can see how dirty this is, and I jam that into the rail and clean and get all the gunk out of there, and it does seem to help quite a bit. Probably the most dramatic improvement I did was cleaning out that felt, or rubbing the felt, the dirt out of the felt or whatever, the debris from the years. Anyway, it's working for now. I imagine, maybe 5 more years the regulator will go bad. I don't know. I am curious as to why this door in particular had the fatigue issue with the wires breaking in it. You would think the driver door would have that issue, as that one's open and closed the most. So I'm not sure if anybody has any insight on that. But anyway, thank you for watching. Today I will kind of get the thing back together, I think, and we'll be rolling down the road. Thank you.